Hello, this is Chris from Polytech, and in this video we are going to learn how to add a gallery to our website. To do that, we need to go here on the top where it says Edit Site. We are going to click on that. Here we are now. We are going to the left and we are going to click on the Add symbol, and then we are going to go to Gallery and we are going to add one of the Pro galleries. We have various types. We have thumbnail, grid, stack, masonry, collage, showcase, sliders, and so on. In this case, we are going to use this one right here, the grid gallery. We are going to click, drag, and then we are going to release on our site. And now we have a few options to do. We are going to manage the media, and here we can select which image are going to go in the gallery. So what we can do is go to settings, for example, and we can select to where the new items we add are going to start, to the end of the or the beginning of the gallery, and what title the new items have. No title is same as file name. Here we can add the media. We can select an image, a video, we can add text, and we can also edit the images a bit. We can go here and select the title, the description, the alt text, which is extremely important for the SEO of the site. We can add a link, and we can select, for example, the focal point of the image, and then select to edit the image, and we can do a few things here. We can crop the image and select, we like to crop it. We can rotate the axis to the right, to the left. We can turn horizontally or vertically in the same manner. We can change the angle of the image a bit. We can change the size here, and here we can optimize it. We can select an automatic optimization here. There we go. Or we can select portrait, landscape, or indoors. And then on actions we can select the light and color, shine, the contrast, shadows, saturation. This could be highlights, the temperature, the exposition, the tint, and various effects for the image as well. We have some filters. We can choose among the list, and we can add elements like text, superposition, and background to our image. We can add a superposition effect, like the image is being seen through a window, for example, and we can select the intensity, and we can select to turn the effect, and so on. Here we go. Once we have selected which image are going to go with the gallery, we click on Done, and now we are going to go to Settings, and here we can select to manage the media as well, and on the layout we can select how the gallery is going to behave, if it is going to be a collage, a masonry, thumbnail, slider, slideshow, and so on. We can select whatever we want, and in this case we are going to use it, but we have some presets set by Wix that we can use. And if we go to customize the layout, we can select to the scroll direction, for example, vertical or horizontal. We could resize the thumbnails to crop or fit. We can select the image ratio of either 1:1, 3:4, and so on. We can design the settings to fit the screen or share items by row. We can select fewer or more rows. The space between the image, like this one's right here. And we can select to add a load more button and how many images are loaded, or one more section. Then we're going back and go to settings, and on settings we can select to, when clicking on an item, we can open in expand mode, a link opens, nothing happens, or open in full screen. We are going to use open in expand mode, and we can select to download the image only for the image we add to Wix, activate the social sharing, and show an hot icon with a counter or without a counter. We can select here or disable it if we want to. Now for the design we have a few options. We have overlay and icons. Overlay is this one right here. It could be a partial overlay, for example 50%, or PX, and you could use a full overlay. We can add a gradient. We can select the opacity and color of the overlay and the color of the icon, in this case the heart. And the overlay effect, choose an overlay effect when hovering over the image. It could be a fade in and a slide down and so on. Then we are going back, and for the text we can select to show the title, here we go, the description of the image, and here we can select the position of description and image as well. Here we go, we are going to use on image. And what happened to the info on the hover? It appears, disappears, or no change. Here we can select the color of the font of the title, and select the theme font, I mean the type of text we are going to use. If it's a heading, if it could be the family of the font, here we can select, we can manually change the size, and here we can add some transformation effects to the fonts as well. And here we can select the horizontal alignment and the vertical alignment as well. There we go. And we can add a horizontal padding and space between the title and the description as well. There we go. We're going back, and here we can change the buttons, and we can add a custom button inside the image. And here we can change the text, select the alignments as well, change the color and font of the button. Here we can select border color and opacity, border width and color, and the corner radius of the button as well. And here we can change in the same manner the load more button as well. Then we're going back, and on the item style we can add a border to the box, as you can see, select a radius, add a shadow, and hover effect. When hovering over the image we are going to shrink it a little bit. And on the image loading, what shows when the image is loading, it could be a color placeholder or the blur image, and which color to use, one color for all images, and here we can pick it, or the main color for each image. There we go. Now we are going back, and on the scroll animation, choose how image appears when scrolling down the page. In this case we are going to use a fade in, and in the expand mode is when we click the image open, we are going to click on customize span mode, and here we will be shown a preview of how it will look, and we can select what info is shown. Title, if we check it out in this video, we can add a link, title and description, and where does it appear? On the side under the button, you can select it as well. When does it show? Always, or we're clicking on the iPhone icon. There we go. We have the iPhone icon right there. And on viewing settings we can allow a full screen, this one right here, loop the image, or add a magnifying glass, and we can select the magnifying size of the image. We could add a background design, a background color and opacity to it as well, and a filter to the background, a gray scale, And here we can change the color of the titles, the icons, for example the gloss icon, and on the pages the title, and we can change the font in the same manner as we do with the other elements as well. And here we can select the alignment of the text. When we are done, we click on Mode, and on Advanced we have the quality image. Here the thing is, if we add more than 90%, the higher the quality of the image, the longer it will take to load them on the site. So 90% is the recommended setting. We can select an image sharpen all your image in the gallery using the amount, radius, and threshold controls. And for the video settings, to play on hover, play with sound, playing at normal speed, it could be slower or faster, loop videos and show play button, and the gallery setting is from left to right or right to left. There we go. And we're going to close the settings, and we have one final option that we can stretch the gallery to the full width if we want to. If we go to the preview, there we go, we click on load mode, it will show us more images, and we have our hover, as you can see, with the effects we have selected, and if we click, it will open the expand mode of the image in the way we have edited. We need to close that. So that's it, we have learned how to add a gallery to our website in a quick and easy manner. If you like the video, subscribe to our channel and share with a friend who might have done the site. See you the next time on Paletech.